We're going to be up here, and we have a camera back here, too. All right, good afternoon. Don Briggs, your mayor. Today is Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. Today I'm joined by Kathleen Kilty, PhD, principal of Mother Seton School, Alexi, we like to go by Ott. No one calls you Alexis today. Call you Alexi. Alexi Burns, Ott Burns, assistant principal and special education teacher at Mother Seton School. Thank you all for joining me today. We're so excited about finding out how this is going. It's like sending a spaceship to Mars, and you all are very valiant to do that. And I'm going to give a quick update on the COVID, and then we'll come back with some questions and tell us the experience you've had and what you're looking for in the future. Thank you very much. As of this morning, confirmed COVID-19 information, case information. Testing volume for the state is 3,524,387 people. Confirmed cases, 146,766 persons. Testing negative, 1,830,301. Deaths in the state are 4,025. Plus 10 in the last 24-hour period. Frederick County, 4,987 cases, 132 deaths, 8 probable related deaths. In our zip code, 21727, 77 confirmed cases, up 10 from October 14th, though. In the state, ICU beds demand is up, acute beds demand is up, and total beds demand is up. We're moving inside, so there is a need for some extra precautions at this time. Frederick County will not give any information other than that to us. It's all private information. My guest, thank you for joining me today. And
thanks for having us.
I know everybody's got a very tight schedule, and thank you for coming over. I have a couple of questions I'd like to start off with. Changes in enrollment, demand, and how is that this year different from, let's say, last year? Could you tell?
Okay. Right now we have a total of 286 students. That's up from 227 that we had last school year. So it's a big increase. It's across all the grade levels.
Okay.
We also opened a pre-K 3 program this year.
Okay.
So that also accounts for some of our increased enrollment with that additional class. We do have a wait list of about
almost 100 students.
Almost 100 students on a wait list.
Wow.
And the wait list is mostly due to spacing in the classrooms. We want to make sure we do have appropriate social distancing between the students.
Okay. I know my wife, Libby, does appraisals. She was down in Urbana, and somebody down there is on your wait list in Urbana. So it's coming from a wide area. Is that correct?
Yes.
How many from Pennsylvania or students do you have here roughly?
Maybe not. Most of our students come from Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we do run some. We have a Gettysburg bus. We have a Waynesboro bus
and a Fairfield
and
bus.
a Fairfield bus.
Okay.
So maybe about 40 or 50 students from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We did add an additional bus to Frederick
Okay.
this school year because of the high demand and also the distancing on the bus. So right now we're running 3 Mother Seton school buses,
Wow.
up from 2 last year.
Well, it's incredible. The safety precautions. I mean, you had to. How did you do that? I mean, from scratch, how do you figure out how to do that? I mean, I know the Mount did all this stuff. What did you all do?
Well, we were blessed. We got a few grants, and we also got funding from the CARES Act. So we were able to purchase quite a bit of cleaning supplies
Okay.
through that funding. And then for classroom safety precautions, we have a plexiglass on the desks. Eventually, we'll have plexiglass on every desk in the school. We just got another shipment in on that. Apparently there was a shortage of plexiglass the last few months, but we got all of that in right now, so every desk in the school will have plexiglass.
Okay.
We added hand sanitizer stations throughout the school. We have gloves for the students, wipes. We have a special spray that we use weekly to clean all surfaces in the school. And then another type of disinfectant that we use every day at the end of the school day. We also disinfect the buses daily, and then we use this extra spray weekly.
Right.
We've also added arrows on the floors throughout all the hallways that are all 6 feet apart.
Okay.
Give the students a visual cue as to,
Do they eat lunch in their classrooms?
Yes.
Do you have special motor-eating masks that anybody could buy? Or,
They can buy them. Our uniform company does sell them, but
Oh.
we allow the students to wear any mask
Okay.
that they want.
Well, I might like to try to get some. We've had 5 grandchildren. 2 are still there, I think. I hope they're. And no, that's really great. How special education? That's your special, Ms. Burns, and is that for special needs children, or what is?
most of our students have language-based learning disabilities.
Okay.
ADHD. I work one-on-one and in the areas of mostly reading,
Okay,
math.
okay, and English?
Yes.
Is that is that a foreign language? That's not. Okay. By the way, you're sitting in Commissioner Burns' chair. I thought you take it over. Virtual teaching techniques. Tell me, how do you do all that?
Okay, well, we did give families the option for in-school learning or virtual learning. And we right now currently have about 40 students who are full-time virtual learners.
Right.
And we did purchase equipment for every classroom, a camera and a sound bar. We use the Zoom for Education platform.
Okay.
So the students are able to watch the teacher and watch the instruction and
Okay.
participate in the instruction in the classroom.
Okay.
We also have just made other technology upgrades, and we continue to do that. We partnered with a technology company, Tresta. They're in our building every day, 5 days a week. They troubleshoot different issues, and they're working hard to kind of increase our the glitches in the system that we have, our internet,
Right.
and our other computer devices in the school. So I don't know if you want to.
Right. How many, is that, if it's private, don't tell me, but what percentage of the students are on virtual and how many are in class?
We only have about 40 right now who are full-time virtual students.
Okay,
Sometimes we have some students, for whatever reason, sometimes go virtual
Right.
for a short period of time, but we have about 40 who, since the beginning of the school year, have been virtual.
well, is that their choice, or you could accommodate them in the classroom if they wanted to come in?
Right. We did keep the classes at a size where if they came back, we would still be able to accommodate them.
Right, right.
But it is the parents' choice to
Is
stay
there-
online.
Is there any opportunity for the spacing would decrease and allow more students to come back in maybe January, or no?
Oh, we don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. But we do have more space in the classrooms.
Okay.
For the students,
What,
if they are gonna come back.
okay, what student population could you accommodate if the extra space you have in the classroom?
No COVID existed, how
Yeah.
many students
Right.
could we take? Oh,
Right.
gosh, we could probably have we have space
Over
for.
300.
Oh, well over 300.
Okay.
Closer probably to 400. I
Okay.
guess the school used to have about 400 or more students.
That would be,
So, we have the space.
that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the kids still get to go out for playground time?
Yes.
Do they wear a mask out at playground?
Sometimes, some of the students do. So it depends on what they're doing when they're out at recess.
Okay,
So whether or not they have to wear their mask or not.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's wonderful. It's and your schedule, you're gonna, the Mount is gonna stop at Thanksgiving. It won't come back till next semester. What will you all be doing?
We'll take a Thanksgiving break
Okay.
It's the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of Thanksgiving week, and then we'll come back to school on Monday, that Monday, and then we're in school for about 3 weeks, and then we have Christmas break, a full 2 weeks of Christmas break.
Okay. Is there anything the town could do to help you all out in any way? Is everything working down there for our basis?
I think things are working pretty well. you know.
Okay.
We hope to make it through the holiday season.
Okay.
You know, we are going to put a travel policy in place for families who leave the state or go to the
That's
hotspot states, whether for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, protocols that they have to do when they come back, before they can come back to school.
Okay. Where are those states? Are they down south right now?
There's a lot of them now.
Okay.
Midwest, some southern states.
Is Maryland, are they a hot spot for some other states?
I don't think so.
I think we're
don't-
way down, aren't we?
The last I looked, we were pretty far down.
far
Okay.
down.
I think there's still some states that have us, but
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's good to know. It's really buying it up. Do you see this? We're not going to have anything happen until next fall, probably. The change is that pretty much your planning scheme?
That's what we think. Yeah.
Okay.
We think we'll have to have these protocols in place for the rest of the school year.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm on a committee at the Mount on this inclusion and equality, and one thing I was trying to get the tradition of how we got to Mother Seton School here. There used to be a St. Euphemia's up here in town. There was a St. Anthony's out here, and they both closed at Christmas break in 1956, and they reopened at the school that was here, the Mother Seton School here in January of 1957. Then you all opened up the school, I think in 1969, and when we were here. So just a lot of tradition here that, and it's really a special school here, and especially with tradition of Mother Seton. And I'm going to just give a quick announcement, and then we'll come back. If you have any final things you'd like to tell us out there, please about that. Our next town meeting is going to be on Tuesday, December 8th. That's a regular scheduled meeting. We may have a closed session here next week, but the next regular scheduled meeting for December, instead of Monday, we'll have that Christmas spirit evening on the 1st. Next week, because of Veterans Day, on the Wednesday, the 11th, Tuesday, our session will be here on Tuesday, November 10th. We'll have a visit from Amber Madigan, our new principal at Emmitsburg Elementary School. The following week, we'll have President Trainer from the Mount, just to tell us where their status is going into the vacation. And again, from what we hear, they're going to, students will go home for Thanksgiving. They will not come back until preparation for the spring semester. Any final thoughts, any ideas that we're so glad you came over here. I know it's really rushing. You guys are in a stampede over there with all those our elves take care of. But is there anything you'd like to tell us, community, about anything? Are we doing it right with the COVID, or as far as you see? I mean, I think everybody's really trying at the food store and in the stores, and I know we have an etiquette, a protocol here through testing and everything. Is there anything you'd like to say to us, the community? As we really appreciate everything you do for the community.
No, I mean, we've been very pleased with people following the safety protocols. It allows us to be open for in-school instruction.
Right.
And I guess really we just appreciate the good word that people in the community have put out about our school.
Okay.
And we see that in our increased enrollment. That doesn't just happen. It happens because people talk about the school. And
Right.
I think people in the community have done that. And the word is out that, Mother Seton School is a good quality school.
Okay.
And families are enrolling their children. So thank you.
Well, your success is because of you all. That's the best reference. Well, on behalf of myself, the staff, and our town commission, I want to thank you all for visiting with us today and giving us an update on that. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody there, and we'll have you back sometime in the spring to see where we're on the other
Sure.
side of this a little bit. But
Sure.
thank you, Ms. Gilpin.
Thank
you,
you.
Ms. Burns. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Please join us next week, and that'll again be on Tuesday, the 10th. Thank you. Have a great day.